So how much does year number 3 feel different from maybe a year ago now when you were still learning so much about a new offense?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning now, but of course, when you have a year of experience in an offense, you're able to, try new things. Like we got a few new concepts in from last year, and see what we like and stuff like that. But I mean, it's definitely not as stressful as trying to learn a new offense and just trying to learn new things. So we're able to play around with different things this year, and just guys coming back from last year, receiver wise, we already know what they're good at doing, like what routes they're good at running. So I would say that's probably the biggest difference.
Are you happy with where you guys are at right now?
I think we're in a good spot right now. I think the biggest thing we need to do is be more consistent. And I think today in practice we came out probably a little flat. So I just talked to the guys after practice. Just every little thing that we do, that every little win that we have on the field, we just need to have energy about it because that energy is contagion. That's one thing I think the defense does well is like every little thing that they do. DBs are always hyping stuff up. They're always doing So it's like, and that just like gets the whole defense going. So, I told the offense today like we just need to have that same juice as the defense did. But I felt like the defense came out and they competed well with us, and I would say they definitely won the day. So we have an off day tomorrow, but the next day offense has to come back stronger. So.
Who are the people on offense that are like that? I mean, on the side you got Bojack, and you know how those guys gonna be, DeMarcus. Who are the guys offensively that are naturally like that?
I would say Chase for sure. I would say Chase is a very emotional player. Even today he was getting into it with the defense a little bit. I would say Chase is one big one. Mooney's more like just calm. He's more like even keeled. I would say DJ's the same way, but I think once he really starts making plays, I mean you've seen on the field the game winner where PJ threw the deep bomb. I mean he had a bunch of energy there. So I just think we need to do it more in practice. I feel like it's more natural in the game to where that energy comes from. But I would say we need to do it more in practice to get everybody kind of going like that.
Justin, how first team offense has a bit of a bumpy practice like today. How do you kind of process it? What are you eager to see later today when you go back and review it to figure out how to clean it up?
Yeah, just see where we messed up. I think we had a lot of controllable things, like just the controllables, like just for example, for my job, calling the right play, making sure everybody's on the same page, and then for the receivers, of course, it's running the right route. So just the controllables and stuff like that, and just making the easy plays easy. Like we definitely had a couple of drops out there. I missed a couple of throws out there. So just making the easy plays easier, not really making them as hard as they have to be or harder than they have to be, which is a better way to say that. But I mean, yeah, of course we had a bumpy practice, but 2 minutes we came back and bounced back and stuff like that. So I was part of the guys for that, and yeah, but of course, every practice isn't going to be perfect, but just seeing, it's really good to actually have days like this, just to see how guys respond to a little bit of adversity. So I think the guys definitely had more juice towards the end of the practice. So I just wanted them to have that the whole time, like start off with that same juice. But yeah, I mean, just gotta learn from our mistakes and continue to get better.
Justin, in your time with Luke Getzey, how has what effect has his confidence had on you? He was very confident today that you guys are still headed the right way. He even said there's mistakes on every play, but he's still very confident that things are headed the right way. You guys had that a little bit last season too.
Yeah, we did what last season? I'm sorry, I didn't hear the last part you said.
Last season in the games, you guys got off to a rough start offensively, but he was confident the whole time, and it did turn at least a little bit.
Yeah.
What effect has his confidence and demeanor had on you when you guys have been in times where you're struggling?
I mean, yeah, Luke. I feel like Luke is never the one to panic, and I mean, even if he does panic inside, I mean, nobody's gonna be able to tell. So, of course, it's always good to have somebody that's always laid back and really just kind of cool, calm, and collective in every situation. So, I think as players, it's our job to make plays, get everybody together. But as far as he goes, he's always been cool, calm, and he has a lot of confidence in us as players. So we just gotta push each other to be better as players, and just hold everybody accountable. So yeah.
Luke also said that the defense has kind of challenged you in different ways this season. In what ways have you felt that through training camp?
Yeah, I think the defense, I think they're doing a way better job this year, just hiding their coverages. Bojack, I'm always playing with him. We're always joking back and forth with each other on just like, coverages and stuff like that. So, I think they've done a really good job of that. And then, yeah, I really think that's the biggest thing, like showing man tells and playing zone and stuff like that. So they're doing a good job switching it up and really scheming to what our offense is doing right now. So that's what I think, our offense is getting great work doing that. It's almost like a game plan. So Allen and the defense have definitely taken up a step, and you know, it's not only it's not gonna do anything but make our offense better and challenge our offense. So yeah.
Justin, how's your connection with Chase evolved throughout this offseason, now into training camp?
Yeah, I mean Chase has been doing his thing lately, so I'm proud of him. And like I said earlier, he's one of those guys on offense that, you know, he's gonna bring that energy pretty much every day. He's a emotional player, like I said, but yeah, he's been doing really good. You know, making contested catches. He's such a big body to where, you know, he's a big presence. And then when he gets going on every route, I mean, it's hard to stop him. Even in the run game, he's you know, crushing linebacker. So it's definitely great to have Chase.
Where do you grade yourself on, I mean, timing and rhythm, those are kind of the buzzwords that constantly come up when we talk about this offense. Luke said today it might be getting rid of a hitch or, you know, anticipation. Like, at this point of training camp, where do you grade yourself on where you might have gotten better in the timing and rhythm elements?
I don't really know how to answer that question, to be honest. I think I'm just getting better every day. I don't know if I can grade myself necessarily, but, you know, I think I'm, you know, improving every day. And you know, I think there are some times where, you know, some routes you might need to hit, some routes you might not. So it's really just, you know, seeing the defense, you know, seeing if there's any interruption within the receiver within his route, and you know, you might have to sit on your back leg a little bit longer than, you know, sometimes, but it's really just, you know, confirming the defense and then, you know, just letting your receivers roll out then. But yeah.
What's it like seeing Tremaine Edmonds across the
Yeah, I mean, goodness gracious, we had one play today where if it was any other linebacker in the country, I mean, he would have been open. But just his presence, I mean, he's so huge. He definitely covers ground well too. But yeah, I mean, it's been great, you know, for us as an offense to have him out there to challenge us every day. And you know, he's been, of course, a great defensive leader so far. So you know, Tremaine's been great.
Is he gonna help you with your eye manipulation? Is he gonna help you with your eye manipulation? Just because of his length, you gotta kind of move him off the spot, then come back.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, you know, them being vets, TJ and him being vets, they definitely are really good at reading the quarterback's eyes. So I mean, yeah, I think it was DJ running the heat routes today, but I mean, yeah, if it's any other linebacker there, I mean, that's a completion. So you know, he's definitely making us better for sure.
Justin, you're a pretty calm guy up here with us. If last year, if a practice like this would have happened with the defense chirping at you guys the whole time, would you have reacted any differently? Is there any sort of learning that you've done in the last year that's allowed you to take this as a bad
I mean, it's good. I mean, it's good that the defense is chirping at us, you know, because teams are going to do that. So I just want to see our guys chirp back at them. You know, when we have a good play, even every little win, we chirp back at them, and then it's just that competitive spirit going back and forth between us. But I mean, that's going to do nothing but make us better. But I don't know. I think I've always kind of been like I usually never like initiate the trash talk or whatever like that, but I best believe if you know the defense is gonna talk trash to me first and we do something good, I'm gonna talk a little bit trash back. So yeah, but it's definitely good having them chirp at us. You know, Brisk, Bojack, you know, they're the biggest chirpers probably on defense. So and D Walk too. So it's definitely good for all the guys.
Justin, in a practice situation, how do you know or how will you know that this defense is making you better?
Said, how do I know?
Yeah, how do you know that's happening, and how in the future as you respond to like what they did, how will you know? What are you looking for, or just how do you know that?
I mean, I know because our offense is you know, just not doing what we need to do to drive the ball. I mean, it was tough out there today. You know, defense did their thing. I feel like the first 3 days we got them, but I mean they definitely bounced back. You know, today, and I think yesterday was all right with us. But I mean, how I know they're going to be good is just going against them.
How do you know that that's going to make your offense better? The defensive resistance you're getting.
How do I know that that's going to make our
How will your defense make you and your?
I mean, yeah, if we're just driving down the field on them every drive, then I mean it's easy. But if we're not, then of course that's going to get us better. I don't know if you're getting what I don't know if did I answer your question or not? I don't know.
Well, sometimes when a defense is good, when a defense wins the day, it's because the offense isn't good. Frankly, I want to know how does the defense winning the day make your offense better?
How does defense winning the day? I mean, the defense is challenging us, so it's like boom. We see they're a great defense out there. They're doing their thing out there. They're mixing up coverages. You know, our receivers are seeing different coverages. So boom. We're not game planning for our defense right now. We have a bunch of set plays that we're running on our defense, and that boom, we're just trying like right now it's harder for the offense to really hone in on certain plays because in a game week we have an actual game plan that we're running a set of plays. So guys probably aren't going to have as many mistakes in the game because we have a set game plan. We have a call sheet to where, boom, all right, we know this formation, we got these set of plays. But training camp, it's like we got a big list of plays. We're doing NASCAR, we're doing a bunch of stuff. So guys, it's definitely very stressful mentally on different receivers and stuff like that. Guys are moving down to different spots. There's Z, X, F in the slot. So it's very mentally challenging. But I mean, I just know that it's gonna help us get better because we didn't just drive the field on our defense. That doesn't happen. I mean, I feel like just this work that we got today, it was good. So it's back and forth. Like I said, one day the offense has a good day, the defense has a good day today, and yeah, there was some things today where we can control, we can hit a wide open guy, or we can make a catch, we can make a contested catch. So it's constantly getting each other better, constantly going at it in practice each and every day. So
On that note, Luke mentioned just with the screens and everything that since you are on the script, it's not that he's calling it from the get back on track side of the play sheet, but when that element translates to the season, how do you feel like the quick game, the screens, the outs, all of that is going to help you in this offense, string together a better passing game?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna help us a lot. Like having guys like DJ take a slant, boom, for 20, 30 yards, it's definitely gonna help us a lot. And then once those defenses start coming up, start taking away the short game, that's where we can go over the top. But yeah, I mean, those quick passes are definitely gonna be an advantage for us this year, especially with the guys that we have that can catch and run with the football. So I'm excited for sure.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate y'all.